Okay. So they say that each radius is 2 cm are packed into a rectangular box as shown. Each ball touches the top, bottom, and sides of the box. Okay. Now the volume of the sphere. Okay, so they actually give you the formula. Now from this information, we can actually find the dimension of the box. So from here to here is actually uh, radius times 6. Right? So we have 12 cm. Then the height or the height will be 4 cm. The width will be also 4 cm because it's following the diameter of the sphere. So find the volume of the metal ball. I think this is just a formula, 4 over 3 times pi r cubed. Then since there's 3, so you just apply. So radius is 2, so we just punch it in our calculator. Aman, can you help me with this? Sorry, yeah. Just give me the final answer later. Times. This is 2 pi r cubed. Okay, answer? 100.53 cm cube. Okay. So this is application of formula. The first question, very easy. Now after that, they ask you to find the total surface area of the rectangular box. Okay, surface area of rectangular box. I believe that it is there's a few methods to do it, but I will, because this is a rectangular box, so I'll take 12. I'll take 12 times 4. Then I times 2. Front and back. Then I plus 4 times 4. Then I times 2. Then I plus the bottom will be also 12 times 4. The 12 times 4 can times 4. Correct? Correct. Sure or not sure?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, sure. Thank you. No worry. Don't be shy. If you want me to explain again, I will explain. Because if you shy, then you cannot understand. All right. So we have the box here, right? So dimension here is 12 4 by 4. Okay. Okay. I explain. I make it a bit more obvious. 4 cm, 4 cm. So I'm supposed to find the surface area. So let's find the first front area first. So this is 12 times 4, correct? Then I have four sides that is the same. 12 times 4, 12 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom also. So I will times 4. Correct? Then I'm going to plus. Then the two sides. 4 times 4. Then I times 2. Okay? Aman, can you give me the answer? You said you done it here. 87? 80 cm squared. Good. Please double check your answers. This is Amar's answer. Okay? Don't just take it for real. But most of the time he's correct. Most of I just said most. Okay. All right. Now the question 8C that Amar is stuck at. The question says that the balls are then melted down and recast to form a hemisphere. Who doesn't know what is a hemisphere? Yes. You forgot. Okay, who know what is a sphere? The ball lah. Heavy will be half a sphere. So the whole thing, the whole 3 metal balls, okay, so I'm just gonna do some visual here. Okay, to put some 3D effect here, is being melted into a hemisphere, a larger one perhaps. Why? Because the volume is increased. We ask you to find the radius. So do we know the volume of all the 3 balls? You know, right? That's good. So what is the formula for half a sphere? half times what? Okay, let's do formula of sphere first. 4/3 pi r cubed, right? Then I halved it. Then this will equals to 100.53. That's all. Okay? Who don't understand this part? I think you want to understand. Because it's been recasted. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to actually work it out. So half times 4/3 will just give you 2/3 lah. So what's next? Understand this part? I move the 2/3 and the pi, so I will have r cubed. After that, the last part, I'm going to cube root. Okay. Then you will just use a calculator and fill out, punch it inside a calculator, and then you can get an answer. Okay? No eye power, please. Thank you. Do it, yeah. Were you expecting an answer from me? All right. Great. So you can then put the fraction 100.53 over fraction 2/3 times pi. You all got 3.63. Right. So the new radius is 3.63. You got it? 3.63. Good. Now, what is the thing? What suddenly make things easier here? Can you realize that I do not work out my working here? I don't work it out. I wait until the end, then I work out one time. Because the moment you work out your pi, right, it will give you a very long number. So always leave pi at the end, the last final working, then you will do it one shot. Easier. Alright? Do not work out your pi towards the start of your working. Bring it down. That means you do your subject of formula. Okay, subject of formula. You see, I change the subject of formula from 2 pi r cubed equals, then I change it to r cubed, then I change it to r. Well, that's what I want. Then I do one shot. Okay, so that's how you do question 8C. So you must know what is hemisphere. Hemisphere is half a sphere. There's no such thing called semi-sphere. Hemisphere. Okay. And then they call it a half of a cone. It's not a cone. It's called a frustum. Again, B, 8B. This is the surface area, right, of the cuboid, right? They ask you for surface area of the rectangular box. Okay. Kaisa, are you doing the question? Do you have any problems with it? No, right? I think you did it. Yeah. Any other question about? Since we are on this paper. Any hard questions? Have you all attempted the question 3? Let's do algebra question. Question 3, anybody have problems with? Ryan, you have done question 3. Why? So you have a problem with question 3? No one never asked me. So when I ask any other question, why you never point it out? Why? Why? All right, question 3 is an algebraic fractional question where you are supposed to find the value of x. Okay, so this is a mastery question where you sorry, you are handling fractions. So let me write down the equation first. Okay, a 3 marks question. I saw you started doing it, right? Right. So what do you do?
First multiply.
From where to where?
5 for the 4 minus 2x, then 2 minus x minus 2.
Ah, so you make the denominator the same, do you?
Minus
Then after that, what happened to the denominator?
5 times the 5 and 4 minus 2.
Okay,
And 2 minus x minus 9.
so you did this lah. So what happened to the denominator? Now again, I like that Hamza is opening up. So let's ask Hamza here. What if I have a question half minus 2 over 12? What do I do here, Hamza?
Okay, yes,
Hey, why don't just cross multiply, huh? Why don't we just cross multiply? Can we? The idea, the understanding is the same, no? Because you choose to cross multiply. Eh? Why suddenly here you want to do make denominator the same? Ah. So you see, sometimes when you see the question is a bit complex, you think it's easier to just do the. So this is the wrong application of technique. When you do cross, when do we do cross multiply? Rayan, when do we do cross multiply? Plus minus. Huh? Plus minus? What do you mean by plus minus? Like fraction. Yeah, minus what? Cross multiply. I just say it's wrong. When do we do cross multiply in fraction? Huh? Nearly. That's how you heard what he said? What? You didn't. Alia, you understand what he said? What he said? Okay, so where must the equal sign be? In the middle of the. This one can cross multiply. Okay, listen, all right, so let's fix things. You're here to help. I'm here to help. So let's fix things. Okay, so we can't do cross multiply. So what can we do? Hamza.
Let's see.
Make
2 minus x.
denominator the same, right? All right, so 5, 2 minus x minus 2 bracket over 4 minus 2x. Okay, Amar, you see something different, something similar here in the denominator. Anything? Can we actually factorize the denominator, the second fraction? We can, right? So let's write it down. So I can take out 2, right? So I have 2 minus x. Can you see? Ah, from here, what do we have? Sorry. What do we have? We have a common factor. Can you see a common factor here? So the only thing that we need to times is 2 in the first fraction. So I just need to times 2 here. Right? So I'm simplifying my denominator, because if you take 2 minus x times 4 minus 2x can, later you need to simplify even further. So at least now we are now at the lowest term. Okay? So we have 10 minus 2. Alright, I combine the fraction already. 10 minus 2. 2 bracket 2 minus x equals to 1. Okay. Alia, what can we do here? So we already combined the fraction. Then we already have the equal sign already. What can we do? Here can cross multiply. So chill, but then you ask me, chill, but this one is a 1. But 1 can be written as fraction. Am I right? Can 1 be written as fraction? Can. So we will just multiply the denominator up. So 10 minus 2 can be simplified into 8. Then we can open up the bracket at the same time, but I will just take it step by step. So this will be 4 minus 2x equals to 8. Then we can bring the 8 over, right? And the 4 over, right? So become 8 minus 4 equals to minus 2x. 4 equals to minus 2x. X is equal to negative. Okay? Okay. That's it. So be careful here because you already know the concept of adding or subtracting fraction. Do not put a different technique in it. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So I will stop here. Then